YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know I gotta keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Today I'm gonna talk about when is it time to start a new chapter in our life. Yes, we all hit that point in our life where we feel stagnant. We don't really, feel like we're gaining progress, or we don't feel like we're, trending in the right direction. And we have to just, start a new chapter, kind of start from scratch sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with rebuilding. But we're going to talk about when it's time to start a new chapter in our life. Like I said, sometimes we get stagnant, we plateau out, and it's, time to, progress forward, and it's time for new beginnings. So lock in, I love my life topics with dating, relationships, sports. I keep it all balanced. So lock in. Before I start the video, please watch the entire video. Like, subscribe to the channel to receive more content like this, just content about life and various topics. Let's get it. When it's time to start a new chapter in our life. We all hit this point because we all feel like things get repetitive after a while. That's the first sign. When things start to feel repetitive, it's the same routine. This could be at a job, even a relationship. The same arguments, the same issues that's been going on, keeps going on. Not correcting your mistakes, or like a job that you've been working at, haven't been getting, too many raises over the years. And it's just the same routine every day. Start to feel repetitive. So that's the first sign, time to start a new chapter in your life. Like I said, this can be financially, this can be with relationships, your diet. You've been trying to, cut weight, but the routine that you've been on, it hasn't been effective. So you may have to start a new regimen, a new plan. So your diet starts to feel repetitive when you're trying to, let's just say, cut weight or even gain weight, but it's not working. You may have to, do some more research, open up a new chapter. But when things start to feel repetitive, same routine, that's a first sign. It's time to start a new chapter. So that'll be number one. Number two, second sign, when it's time to start a new chapter in our life. When we don't feel any growth over time, we don't feel any growth. As we progress forward, we always want to feel like we're getting better, no matter what we're doing. We always want to feel like we can compare years prior and say, okay, I can see my progress. I can see where I've made strides. I can see where I've made improvements, things like that. When you can't see your growth, where you began and where you're at now, that could be a sign you've been doing the same thing. You've been doing the same thing when you don't see any growth. So that could be the second sign. You don't see any growth. Third sign, when it's time to start a new chapter, in our life. When we don't feel our impact in society, that's when we really feel alive. When we feel an impact, when we feel like we actually, helping others, or actually doing things that move people. When we feel our impact in society, that's when you really feel alive. Whether this be something you do on the internet, whether this be, training, maybe you work with kids, something like that. But when you can really feel your impact to society, you really feel alive. You really do. So, like I said, if you could be a trainer, a teacher, working with kids. You do things on the internet, entertainment. content creator, you impact society. You impact society. So when you don't feel like you make an impact to society, it's time to, start a new chapter. Because that's when you really feel alive. Because you're communicating with people, you're getting feedback, and you really feel, okay, I'm alive out here. I'm really doing something with my life. So, 3 signs, when it's time to start a new chapter in our life. Things start to feel repetitive, same routine. We don't feel any growth, and we don't impact society. You want to impact society because you feel alive. You feel like you're really doing something with your life. So, when it's time to start a new chapter in our life. I love my, life videos, dating, relationships, sports. I keep it all balanced. I love it. That's what I do. So, lock in with me. I keep it coming. Comment, like, subscribe. Just drop it down in the comments if you know what you think.